Hello, hello, hello. Let's wait. Let's give it some time for people to show up, and then we can actually win some games this time. That's the goal, at least. So, okay. So, we are back with Orval, except I'm changed it up a little bit. We have a bit more sources of ramp. Oh, wow. Sorry, I just got invited to a baby shower suddenly. So yeah, so we fixed the flaws. There's a bit more single sources of ramp and like Soul Ring. And then we also have a bit more card manipulation to hopefully allow us to just shift through our deck a bit cleaner than we were doing last time. That's the goal, at least. Display, sort, CMC. Yeah, so we also added in Mystic Sanctuary because I feel like that would be really broken with Twiddle or even cards like Aqueduct's Will, because then we can just continuously loop, or yeah, we can loop. So overall, that is the game plan that we're following this time. Same as last time, but hopefully just a bit more, bit. Hopefully it's just a bit quicker this time, because it's unlike last time where we got steamrolled a lot. So let's hop into a game. Let's see. So we already got that rolling. Thank you. Oop. Done. And let's get started. Okay. So we're up against Verdith, which I've played against before. I recognize him. Let's see if he's okay. So he's playing Tatiova, Inala, and Riku. So overall, we're up against some pretty powerful commanders, but I think that with this opening hand, probably keep this. Yeah. Yeah, let's keep. So we have lands for a little bit. So turn 1, we I think we just island into Soul Ring. So no possible plays, yield all. So Sky Shroud Ranger. That's a pretty good card in that deck, I assume. I wonder if they're running the Simic Growth Chamber. I feel like bounce lands are underrated, ironically. I feel like they're the most overrated card that is extremely underrated with how it's played. If that makes sense. Okay, so turn 1, we draw Teferi's Time Twister, which is perfect. So main into Soul Ring. Tap. Okay. And let's pass turn. So now we can start. Now we have a protection against board wipes and just targeted removal, which we should keep up, while also allowing us to start generating copies. I think the correct play here is to play Merfolk Sovereign, though. Is it, though? Yeah, I think so. So, because that way... Because I feel like if we run out Orvar a bit too quickly, without any protection to keep up, that we may run into problems with just removal. Although, we are up against a bunch of blue players, so maybe the correct line is to just cast our commander early, so we don't need to worry about counter spells. Counter spells are board wipes. So blue has access to Cyclonic Rift. The only player we really need to worry about real board wipes from is the Inala player, because they're playing black. Other than that, oh, thank you, Imperial Ace 1917. Hey, is there a story behind your name? That's a really cool username. Our opponents cast Nature's Lore. Unless you were born in, oh, hey, how's it going? Oh, cool. I'm showing that I'm live here. Yeah, I'm just streaming some Commander, or Magic the Gathering. Yeah. So, our opponents are tapped out. No, hey, they are running Simic Growth Chamber. I was right. That's going pretty good. So yeah, let's run out Orvar. It's going pretty good so far. I'm liking where this game's going. We ran out Orvar, and then next turn we play... Let's see. We could play out Merfolk Sovereign, where we pump our Orvar to a 4/4, and we make it so it can't be blocked. And then we can... I don't know if that's the correct play, though. So, Scholar of the Ages is 7 mana. Well, next turn we'll have access to 5, 6, 7. So, we have a little bit ways to go before we can cast Scholar of the Ages. However, It may just be correct to just leave up Teferi's Time Raveler. It also depends on what we draw. So if we draw a 1 mana spell, then we can probably afford to. Okay, so they're playing Crucible of Worlds and Gaia's Cradle. Okay, so we're not in a good spot. Not at all. And they just played a Strip Mine. Please don't target us. Please don't target us. Please don't target us. They did not target us. We are fine. Wish these first turns could be like... So yeah, overall, we're in a good spot. I like where we're at. But the goal from here is a bit interesting. Where do we go from here? So, draw. Ooh, Sicarium Wisp. Does that change things? So we definitely play an island here. Then what do we do? So I think we have to focus on damage. Whenever cast a non-creature, so yeah. And then go to combat. Attack Verdrith, because they're obviously the threat with Crucibles and Gaia's Cradle out. You don't really want to... You don't let a Gaia's Cradle stay on the battlefield. And because we do not have targeted land removal, the best way to take care of them is to take them out. Player removal is always the best type of removal, as I say. So they played a Shadow Mage Infiltrator. And they did not pay 1 for some reason. And it seems like everyone agrees that the Verdrith, this game is a TCG, so it's a collectible card game called Magic the Gathering. I've been playing it for a good 7 years now. Basically, the goal right now is we're trying to eliminate our players' life totals. At least this deck is. There's other win conditions, but if you're not familiar with the game, they're not important. So Commutative Upkeep, they have to pay for 1 for Mystic Remora to keep it on the battlefield. I assume they do, but they also haven't gained any value from it. So I kind of hope they don't pay the 1 here, but I feel like they're going to. Unless they want to cast, yeah, they're paying the 1. Makes sense, makes sense. So yeah, it's just a card game. Think like Pokemon, except better. Strip Mine. Oh, they also have a strip mine crucible lock. Dang it. Oh, but they didn't. They're not sacking it. It's still scary. Thankfully, our land. Thankfully, our one of our lands are indestructible, so if we need to, we can start copying that land, and that protects us from strip mine. That's what I'm thinking, at least. An aqueduct's will would also turn it into an island, which would be magical. So, is it Signet? So they're casting, is it Signet? They can't pay the 4, so they're drawing a card. So I think the correct play right now is to play land and just pass. Alright, we swing, and then pass. We swing for 6. They have 2 green mana up. I can't think of anything that answers. Maybe, yeah, no. Let's see what we draw here. Another island. So, island, go to combat, and attack Virdrith. So the biggest thing is that they said they had nothing in hand, and I'd be fine with that, except they have a Mystic Remora on the battlefield. So even if they don't have anything in their hand right now, they can always get stuff in their hand. We can also pay the 1, or pay the 4 right now, if we want to copy, like, Merfolk Sovereign. Or if, in the case of removal, we can even pay the 4 for Teferi's Time Twister, actually. So, Cloud Keen Seer. So they're drawing 2 cards here. 2 cards for 4 mana with a body? That's pretty good. I'm loving what the Anomalous players do, and it doesn't look like they're too combo-y, but it's also a bit early in the game to find out. So, it's hard not to be broken when you're playing Wizards. That's for sure. Let's hope they have Wizard Lords that affect the whole board. So we don't really need to respond to Anomalous, so we'll just auto-yield. So, hey Rob, how's it going? Nothing much. Just hoping to actually win some games with Orvar this time. So they're attacking GJ Stinky 9-1-1. And that's all they're doing. I think Jet 11's scared of a board wipe. That's good, that's good. I'm glad everything's going good then. Or not too bad. I guess that is both not good, not bad. So they Shadow Infiltrator draws a card. So overall, I'm kind of scared of Jet now because they have a lot of cards in their hand. And they don't seem to be really using that talisman, which is interesting. Well, I wonder if you put, what's that card? The 2 mana artifact that ends the turn in Anala. Yeah, you could put that in Anala, couldn't you? So that way you get to keep your tokens. I feel like that'd be a fun brew of Anala. I'll have to look into that. So do they pay? That is the question. To pay or not to pay? That is the question we must ask ourselves. So they do not do anything. So Orvar is a 4/4 now. We can get him up to a 6/6, but I don't think that's the correct line of play. Let's see what they're doing here. So they're casting Tatiova, which is scary. But if they get an answer, we should be able to at least... So even if they Cyclonic Rift here, we can still flicker with Teferi's Time Twist and make it so Orvar still stays on the battlefield. Is this a main ability? Yeah. So we would just create a token. So they crop rotation there. What do they crop rotate? Oh, they got Field of the Dead. Man, that sucks for us. So, Tatiova ability. Okay, so they got Woodland. They actually got Foothills. And they need 7 more land types. Okay. I'm surprised they didn't grab a snow-covered forest. Then. Maybe they don't have one in their collection or something. So Orvar, the All-Form, and Merfolk Sovereign. So Rob, how's it been? Anything interesting happen in your woods? I know it's been an interesting few days from my area. So they grabbed a tropical island with, and then I assume that they're able to play something else. Yeah, Life from the Loam, getting back more cards. Oh, I was asking if there's anything going on in your woods. And then they Sky Shroud Ranger, Neck of the Woods. And now they're starting to get zombies. See, now I don't feel bad for attacking them. Exploration. But now they can crack back too. Okay, so you got a little bit of snow the other day. It's tax season. So, yeah. Do you work with, are you a tax auditor? I don't know what the correct terminology person is. Are you like person who helps with taxes or that's a I don't actually know what the correct terminology is for that line of work. Your accountant? And the firm that I work for does a lot of taxes. That makes sense. My great grandfather was an accountant as well, which is cool. See, this is why you never let the tattoo of a player live. So they didn't pay for Mystic Remora. So I think now we Flicker Wisp or Wisp because I want to draw a card. I should have done this all on their end step though. That's the misplay. Cool. And we got a Lord of the Unreal. And if we want, we can flicker, but now we have Orvar up to 5/5. So if we attack now, it deals 13 damage. How does your accounting job work? Is it just that there's random busy seasons and then there's just a few not a few cards, a few times of the year where you're just not doing anything? Or so end step, my turn. Untap. Draw something good. Ooh, slip through space. That was a pretty good draw. So play land. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So next turn, I think the correct play is to Scholar of the Ages. We can cast it this turn, but I don't know if that's what we want to do. Okay, so you're busiest between July and April 15th, yeah. I always remember tax day because that's the day the Titanic sank. It's horrible, I know, but whatever helps you remember. So Orvar can't be blocked this turn. And I don't think we attack through, though. Yeah. I'm going to school right now to become a computer programmer. So a lot of the time they have us program like fake tax software. So I'm kind of familiar with a few terminologies, but not really. Oh, we could also use Teferi's Time Twister to copy a Soul Ring. I missed that interaction. I forgot Teferi grabbed target's permanents. Huh. That's cool. And if something happens, we can always Teferi's Time Twister our Orvar to keep that on the battlefield. And then start bringing stuff back with... Okay, so they're playing Artheomancer. It deals damage equal to the number of non-base. Ooh, that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt, Vedris. Did I update the list? I may have not. Let me double check that. That's coma. Let me fix that real quick. And let's see. Where is it? Oh, chat commands. There we go. Custom commands, deck. Let's... Okay, so... Is he really attacking me? Yeah, I'm fine with that. You've chosen a powerful enemy this day. Okay, I fixed the chat. Sorry about that. And then he's reality shifting. Tatiova, which is good. Which is good. And our commander does have hexproof. Field of the Dead. So let's see how much damage the Tatiova player can do here. I'm able to create another blocker and turn all my merfolks into 4/4, which will be good. Oh, and we're halfway to affiliate, by the way, which is really exciting. So there's an argument that we could probably afford a bit more card draw, but a lot of the 1-mana spells say draw a card on there. So I've never really had a problem with card draw. And a lot of the times when I can't get a card on card hoarders, I will just swap in like an opt. Yeah, they do just replace themselves. That's true. But we have a bunch of ways to bring them back, which is my logic. But you're probably right. We could afford to have just a bit more card. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. I can't do anything. Can I? It's you control. Dang it. I wish I could exile. Ah, that's going to be bad. War Room and Endless Atlas. Would War Room be good? What is it? Oh, War Room would be pretty good in this deck, wouldn't it? Yeah. I forgot. I was thinking of the 2-mana sorcery and endless. I'm not a huge fan of Endless Atlas personally. I feel like if you're in colors that have access to better card draw, you should probably use them. Although there's an argument that if your deck needs constant card draw, that you should run Endless Atlas. We're going to die. So I think right now the play is to deal as much damage as possible. So we should probably copy. But I don't want to use all our resources to kill one player. But it looks like that's what we may have to do. Yeah, it does seem reasonable. I think maybe the 3-mana command from one of the commander sets would go good in here too. I would love to put Jace the Mind Sculptor in this deck. That would be cool. It's too many ticks though on MTGO, which is why I'm not running it. So Kodama. I love that card, but not when it's on our opponent's side of the battlefield. What about Eternal Forger? Or S? Oh, wait. Okay. Oh, whenever attacks, you may return. Oh, that would be pretty good. I feel like, although I feel like it isn't as repeatable, that was in the original idea station of the deck, but I think I cut it because when I was doing a little bit of testing, I found it to be very inconsistent, and that cards like Scholar of the Ages just did the job better. Because when you create a token copy, you don't get back those cards. Okay. Okay, so Azusa. So currently we're just, I think Scholar is too much mana. I found that, but it wins the game. Scholar is a lot of mana, but when you get it out, it is a powerhouse. And then the deck can also just consistently get to that much mana. Even this turn, we could have cast Scholar, but I didn't because I wanted to have an extra mana so that we can. So we're not struggling right now, as even though it may appear that way, although our opponent is back to 28 life. Although we only need to deal 7 damage to them to kill them. With just commander damage. So let's see. Yeah. So we don't know if we're going to win. See, my problem is that we can kill this player. It's obnoxious to make us wait 10 minutes. Yeah, it is a little, but if that's what your deck does, that's what your deck does. Although, if you know you can't pull off the win. So, Let's keep the chat open a little bit because I do want to see what Verdith is. Return all lands to the battlefield tapped. Gaining all the life, but in the end it won't matter. Is he trying to deck himself? How many lands are in his graveyard? A lot. Yeah, so we don't even really need to do that. We can just we can slip through space one of the Merfolk Sovereigns, or too many triggers on the stack. So, and then we can even Teferi's Time Twist Merfolk Sovereign, which I think is the correct play. Then we'd get it up to 7. And then they'd be at 21 commander damage once we tap Merfolk Sovereign. Although we just had opponent concede. An opponent concede. Whatever. What do you mean? Merfolk Sovereign has an ability so that Merfolks can't be blocked. So we're going to be using that. Although I'm a bit annoyed because we can kill him. Maybe he's looking for a Cyclonic Rift? He has enough mana, I guess. I'm not conceding, though. He has to kill me. Or Cyclonic Rift. If he's Cyclonic Rift, GG. Oh, you missed that ability? Yeah. And even if he's Cyclonic Rift, I'm going to try and still go for the win. How do we do that? Because we can fairies slip through. Yeah, the other concessions may mean I win, but I don't like winning through conceding. You might have a way to give him haste too, and in that case it's GG as well. Or wait. I don't like this manifest creature as well. But we have 2 ways to create things, so counters... he probably has counter spells too. Ah. I assume he is running, like... What's the card? Concordant Crossroads? Yeah, that's the name. He's probably running Crossroads, I assume. It is a bit annoying to wait for him, I'll admit. Or an Alter Dementia. Does that win? Yeah, it could. 30, 20, 40, 80. What is he? Oh, is he just going infinite? No, he stacked the triggers weird. Craterhoof, that would work too. He has a lot of ways to win. Overall, I've noticed, I've played against this player many times, and he's just always doing stuff like this. So, honestly, if I see him again, he's just an attack first target, because he always wins the games. Because our opponents are always trying to do fun stuff, and then he's doing this. Oh, Zurith Orb. What's he doing? Yeah, it does seem like a fun deck, though. I feel like it'd be better in paper, though. So he's going to gain all the life, but again, commander damage. I do notice that people tend to early concede on MTGO, which is a little bit annoying as well. Oh, what is this? Is this what? Oh, never mind. He has 60 mana, I know, right? He has all the mana. Gives them all the mana. Mana hayai. So, he just has all the zombies, too. It's looking like The Walking Dead over here. So, does he have an answer? Does he have a way to draw cards? Does he have any more land drops? What's this for me? I don't know. Oh, maybe he's going on 4. I don't know why either. Is that his goal? Is he trying to win with life gain? So I think I... Oh, I can't here, because he still has mana. Okay. Is he just trying to make me concede? He's going to deck himself. Yeah, 1, 2... Am I just going to win by him decking himself? Wow. Wow. You know what? I'm going to be a stubborn little bastard. Is that a bad word? I think it may be. I'm not going to concede. You know what? You play this out. I'm going to have fun talking with my chat. Because my chat is a lot funner than this game right now. Funner isn't a word. Why did I say funner? He conceded! GG. My losing streak is over. So I'm going to give it to DJ Stinky. That's how you do it, boys. You make your opponents deck themselves. You don't even do that. Oh, hey, dog. I didn't realize you got in. You don't even... Finally, we won a game. Sorry, my dog just got in somehow. So let's join in a new game. Yeah, and I'll be honest, I'm a bit annoyed that he lost. He had every right to have won that game. But he didn't because I don't know. Maybe his deck isn't built to take advantage of those type of turns, but then that wouldn't make sense. Ooh, hello, new person. We have won it. We just won a game with Orvar. So let's go for another. My dog also walked in the room, so if you guys want to see the dog. Yeah, he might not have those cards, but in that case, then his deck isn't good. And I don't mean it isn't good in the sense that what he was doing wasn't powerful, but he wasn't doing it to win the game. He was doing it to under the assumption that everyone else won't have fun. And in my opinion, that's kind of scummy. There are cards that make it so you can't, okay, hands. This is not a keep. We have no sources of ramp. And we only have 2 lands. We do have Early Frost, though. Early Frost seems to have been the most controversial card. So I really want to show how it works. This opening hand was even worse. Wow, we're going to have to go to 6. We'll keep this. What are we putting back? Scholar of the Ages? Yeah. LSV won a bunch of matches of Legacy with Storm despite forgetting to put... Did he really? How? Was this leaked? Wow. And if you have a combo that the deck is going to win, so I feel like Storm is kind of fair to concede on if you're in Legacy, because everyone knows how that deck works and all that. But I don't know this. Rob, if can Storm fizzle? Okay. Sorry. Give me a second. The dog wants out. I am back. Sorry. They would really okay, but at that point, having burning wishes, really? That's still funny. So draw. So we drew a land. So let's Halmar Depths. Despite the build, that's hilarious. So let's put Agent and Treachery, Concentrated Sphinx, and the Imposter onto the battlefield. Sakushima, the Imposter. That's hilarious. I didn't know that happened. That must be legendary. And if it was an honest mistake and you accidentally joined a league with it, I get it, but this is also free play Commander. We're not doing it for prizes or anything. So what are opponents playing? I do not like this turn 1 and 2. So Lord Windgrace. It was a paper GP. You're kidding. That's so easy to call the bluff on, though. Whoa. That's legendary. Wow, I didn't know. GG? So every land he now plays from now on will draw him a card. Wow. How do you get that? Wow. Yeah, same way. If he would have pulled, I would have even conceded to a Cyclonic Rift there, because then we couldn't have won that the next turn. But I always try and make make our opponent show us a card that kills us. And there's a few combos like the Devoted Druid and the Priest, where it just so much clicks on MTGO, and once they have a card draw engine, I will concede because you're going through your whole deck. But at that point, so we'll just play. Pass. Or I probably should have tapped out. But yeah, I think, especially in paper, where it's just easier to do your combos, you should always make your opponent show the card. Wow, that's hilarious. How do you forget to put a Tendrils in a like Gitsy Storm deck, though? That's what really gets me. So they're Dread Presencing, drawing a bunch of cards. This Lord Windgrace deck seems pretty cool. Oh, okay, that's fair. Apparently he was exhausted and had to wake up real early to make the bet. You know what? That's fair. We've all had those. Yeah. That makes perfect sense to me. But we don't actually see the match. Aw. That's sad. Man, it would be cool if I ever get the chance to play against LSV. That's my goal. I want to get to the point where I can start inviting streamers and content creators to play Commander. Oh, we don't see the match? Oh, no. I'm sorry. Oh, no. Ah. Sorry. I'm bad at this. You're hearing me talk about what I'm doing without... that's embarrassing. I will get good at this eventually. It's hard because each window is named differently, so the programs you also have to manually click. I need to talk to some people and figure out how they do it. Okay, so they're probably casting Sidisi Brood Tyrant, I assume. And so they got Grayspawn. Oh, so they're probably Zombie Tribal. Kodama's Reach. You played against Andrew J. Sepp. Why does that name sound familiar? Is he a streamer? I've heard that name somewhere, but I can't place it. On an SGG tour? Okay, that's fair. Yeah. Vampiric Tutor. So we're probably... I'm scared of this Windgrace deck. I'll be honest. They're doing... He wasn't a fun opponent? How so? Was he just super... Was he super... pro? Like, all like, you made a mistake kind of thing? Or is he just a miserable and salty? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I've noticed that with the higher level you get. The higher you get, the less fun it is to play. I've noticed. That's why Reduke isn't like that. That's good. You know what? I'm very happy to hear that because I I've I've watched Reduke and he just seems like a nice guy. So I'm very happy that that isn't just a persona. That's good. That's good. Reed is a good guy and it's really annoying. uh, see, there's something to that though, where you're playing up against a nice person and they're whooping your ass, but you can't get mad at them. They're being like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, but you're playing really well. If you want, here's some tips that maybe you could do better." Like, maybe not that way I'm wording it because in that order, that can sound kind of egotistical. But if you word it better, I'm sure that you can. He's also 6'5" and a martial arts black belt, great at magic and nice. Uh, wow, that's cool. I'm 6'1" personally, so it's very rare that I'm just like, wow, that person's tall. So we're pretending like we have mana up. We're going to cast Sakushima. But you know, I can respect that person. Reduke probably has put a lot of time. I know how much effort it is to get a black belt in martial arts. It is a lot of discipline, and that same discipline probably helps him in Magic. Where Magic is a very disciplined game, especially when you get in the higher levels. It's very intricate, there's a lot you need to keep in mind. I don't know if I could make it on the pro level. I don't think I could. I'd give it a try though. I should probably try and play some more competitive formats, but I just like having fun. A lot of pros aren't good at Legacy, but he is. Yeah. Legacy is an interesting format. There's a lot you need to keep in mind. Do they have a force or not? Can they win next turn? Do I have a force? If so, when's the proper time to play the force? The brainstorm Sylvan Library thing. Because only Legacy players really know that interaction. I feel like the only other format that's probably harder to play would be Vintage. But also Vintage would probably be quicker. I don't know, I haven't played either. So, whenever a creature mutates, sacrifice a creature. Oh, cool. I don't have a creature out. Vintage is insane, yeah. I've never played Vintage. If I had the cards, which is why I haven't played Vintage, I would gladly give it a try, though. So if anyone wants me to rent one, if anyone will let me borrow a deck that's the price of a car, I will gladly play Vintage. I won't, actually, because please don't trust me with your Vintage decks ever. I would feel so bad if something happened. Oh, I don't know if I could make it. If something happened to a Black Lotus, my life would be over. That would be it. Why did he concede? Early conceding. That's how we do it. I borrowed a friend's deck for an event. That is a true test of friendship. If your friends trust you enough to borrow their vintage deck, that's how you know it's a true friend. So Bizarre Bagdag. Yeah. I felt a lot more confident when the elf player was on the battlefield. That tells you where we're at. So our turn, we will play our commander and pass. Especially since I think we're getting a 7-mana spell here. Oh yeah, we're getting the steal stuff spell. Ha, I'm psychic. Really, I just remember what we drew off of Halimar Depths. It was shops. Okay. Mishra shops, yeah. How does that deck play? I've seen that deck, but I don't... Does it really just play just powerful artifacts? Is that it? I mean, there's probably more to it than that, I assume. Where they're playing... It stacks. Okay, that makes sense. Stopping your opponent from doing stuff while you're able to just generate more mana off of Mishra's works up. Oh yeah, Winter Orb. Turn 1 Trinisphere. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So they're going to try and kill the Chattering Harvester. Can they kill... Please only focus on the Chattering Harvester, please. So next turn, I think this turn I want to play Docilate Perfection. And then next turn we can... Huh. So 1 blue tick. That, with Docile Protection, that creates 5 mana. 2 blue ticks. Do we play... What do we even steal? I think we steal the Dread Presence, right? Ah, they're killing our commander. Never mind. Boo! Boo! But we really don't have a way to deal with that, do we? I forgot Dread Presence has a second ability. I always just was like, oh, it's a card draw engine. Card draw engine. Oh, he's trying to go for the win now, I guess. I'm on a blue player, tapped out. I'm not really the threat, am I? He has board wipes. He can stop you. Man, I'm super happy we got that game, though. I was kind of worried for a little bit there that that wasn't going to happen. Energy Trap, I feel, is just an amazing card. That is very underused, almost. It's probably Blue's best ramp spell. Under Realm Leech. Oh, wow. You know, he just has this game in the bag, I think. He's got all the lands, and if he's able to return all the lands, then we're just done. Why is he attacking me? He must be worried that I'm actually doing something scary. Wow. How naive. Okay, so I assume he's just recasting Sidisi? No. Ooh, duplicate. Cool. Get rid of the Dread Return, so that way I can play cards without fearing for my life. Yes. I don't need to fear for my life anymore. Let's see if he's doing anything. Cool. Cool, so draw a card. Ooh, Lord of Atlantis. I think right now the correct thing to steal would either be Lord Windgrace or... Huh. Let's see. What would be the correct thing to steal? I also wouldn't mind drawing a land or a soul ring. So that way we can cast our commander next turn. Or, you know, just a concentrated Sphinx. That may just be a better play. Okay. Or sorry. I'm fixing my mic. Let's go. Okay, so the duplicate, you know, the least scary thing on the battlefield has become the forest. Sorry. And that's it. That's it for the turn, I guess. I'm going to attack with my 5/4 flyer that he apparently can't read. Wait, why couldn't I have blocked there? Huh? It wouldn't let me click on my... Was that me misplaying there? I don't know. That was weird. I've never had that happen before where I just couldn't block. You have to hover over their creatures? Yeah. Huh. That was weird. They have... Oh, Swamp Walk. Oh, do they filth? Like, literal filth. Yeah, they do. So they have filth with Urborg. So everything they have is unblockable. That's going to be annoying. So, Cauldra, they're returning Cauldra of Eternity. And are they able to cast it? So let's see what to do from here. So draw. Arcane Signet, okay. So let's go to our main phase. Weirdly enough, can we copy... I think we want to copy... Yeah. Let's cast Sakushima. As weird as this looks. And copy... We're copying... What's the name of the card? Under Realm Leech. Because I feel like that's a good card to copy. Just for the fact that we can now... It now has indestructible. So we don't need to worry about it dying. Should I have attacked there? I don't know. Probably. So we can cast our commander next turn. And look at the top 3 cards and decide which one. We can decide which one we actually want. Obnixilis. That's scary. Do we die here? I think we die here, chat. So they're returning 2 damage that deals 6 damage to our face. And we're taking 5, so we're getting dealt 11 damage. That puts us down to maths. I'm taking statistics now. I'm a college student. I'm also lazy, that's what it is. So, we will go down to 14, though. Ooh, Bajuka Bog. Ooh, that feels bad. We're dying here. Okay. So is that it? I feel like Field of the Dead was just a huge mistake. There's no reason not to run it in most decks. And if you can run it, it just increases... Field of the Dead also has a curve where the richer you are, the better it is. Because you can get the more expensive, different type of dual lands that come in untapped. So also, in formats like Commander, it can create a atmosphere of just, I can play this card because I have all the other cards. Which is fine. I'm fine with that. But I've had people who have been frustrated with that. And with a card designed that way, the design of the card should just feels bad. Very few reasons to not run Field of the Dead. One of the reasons is your deck does not have lands. Other than that, you probably can run Field of the Dead. I guess if you want a very consistent mana base, you may not run Field of the Dead too, or your deck is reliant on basic lands, you do not run Field of the Dead. So... you might be very color intensive, yeah. Even then, only running Field of the Dead as a colored source and treating it like a spell is not a mistake. So we want to yeah, let's get Shipwreck Dowser. Go to our main step, not our draw step. So we'll cast tapping A1. And then we cast so we're waiting on Orange Link. I don't know what he's doing. Come on, let me have my fun. Are you just stalling? So apparently we just have our opponent just waiting for them to respond. Maybe they went to get a glass of water. They're going to get a glass of water. Maybe along the way of getting a glass of water, they tripped. They fell, and because they had that glass of water, it's all over the floor. So now they just need to grab the mop, and while grabbing the mop, they slip over that water that they just spilled. They're not injured, but they're just embarrassed. So they're just standing there. They finally have gotten the mop. And once they got the mop, while they're swooping it up, they finally realize that they have something that they want to do. Okay, maybe they're not done mopping it. It doesn't look like they're done mopping. So maybe they spilt a glass of soda. Then they need to mop extra well, right? To make sure their floor doesn't... Ooh, what if it's carpet? What if they spilt carpet, so then a mop wouldn't work? How do you clean carpet again? Now you need to grab towels. Now you get the towels, and you need to mop it up, and then you can't vacuum water. I forgot how you clean up water off carpet. This is like a very basic life skill that I forgot. Maybe you do mop it up and then let it dry a little. But if it's soda, then you just probably scrub, right? Yeah. So that's what they're doing. They're currently scrubbing their carpet. See, this is me trying to be entertaining while our opponent is taking forever. Okay, so what's another theory? What else could be happening? Well, let's think. So maybe they didn't spill anything. Maybe they're cooking a food. Maybe they got hungry, and now they're going to make an omelet. But then they forgot that they didn't have anything pre-cut. So now they're just cutting the onions, and then a rolling blackout. That's fair. But a blackout isn't funny. But that could be it. But wouldn't that just disconnect you? They're not disconnected. So it's the omelet. It's the omelet or they spilt soda. And they still haven't responded. Are they just going to time out? Is this the new concede strategy where they... Wow. Okay, so on the topic of omelet, chat, what is your favorite type of omelet? Do we just win here? So Orange Link has disconnected. So maybe it was a blackout. Bacon. Bacon omelet? That sounds pretty good. Do you like vegetables in your omelet? Because I think you can. Potatoes are good in omelets. Bell peppers are amazing in omelets. Okay. You're not too picky about food? Me neither. Actually kind of am. I can't stand bread. I do not like bread. I know that's weird, but for the life of me, I cannot eat bread. The one exception is from a food chain. I can handle a bun on a hamburger. But that's only because they don't give you any other options. For a restaurant like or a food chain like In-N-Out, I always get it lettuce wrapped. And I know that's weird, but I just can't stand bread. It is very strange. We won. Again. Wow, 2 games in a row. That does not feel like a good win, though. We won with energy trap, which is too powerful for them to handle. They just saw it and was like, after spilling the soda, because we can't forget the soda, they were like, that's it, I'm done. And that's how we win 2 games in a row. One opponent decks themselves, the other one spills soda. So let's get this stream set up so you can actually see the beginning of the game this time. There we go. So we got Mint, Kid in the Office, and let's see who our 4th mysterious player is. Let's roll the dice. We got a 6. That does not help us decide which player it will be, but I think it's funny. So, KFC does that double down. What does that mean? Or KFC does the double down. Is that where they have 2 thing? Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really eaten at KFC in a while. Ooh, hello, new person who's come. They use chicken patties instead of bread. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. What's in the middle? Is it more chicken? Or is it like lettuce and just normal stuff? More chicken? Oh, that's awesome. This is not a keep. We have a free mulligan, we should take it. See, I like this hand a lot better. So we have Frost Titan, which I feel like will be a good long game. We have Thrasios and Ishai Ojikai. Keep. We have a Boros player, so let's just minimize. We don't need to worry about them. And Uro. I'm joking, of course, about the Boros player. I mean, I'm still counting him out, but... So, yeah. So, who's our biggest threat? I'm worried about the partner commander, but that's only because it's 4-color partner commander. And I don't think that's a competitive deck, though. Chat, if you know more about CDH than me, you probably do. No plays yield all. Kid in the Office is going first, so that's good. Boros player has a chance. Oh, I see that time minimizing was on accident. So turn one Kodama's reach, because we know Uro is known for being fair. You assume that the Thrasios deck is somewhat competitive, yeah. I did ask when I created the group, though, that it was not. But, you know, I'm not convinced. That's always enough to convince people. So now we don't need to worry about Strip Mine. Next turn, we Mind Stone. Ozolith. Ooh, that's cool. Maybe they're a counters deck. That would be cool. So, Castle and into Goblin Oni Flamey. How do you spell that? Aura Flame. That the Ozolith makes me think that they're not competitive though, because unless there is a competitive counter deck that I am not aware of. But it is probably more powerful. Uro is just Uro. Yeah. Uro is the first person we attack. Because after all, a card that's banned in every format must be fair, right? Not banned in Legacy? How powerful is it in Legacy? Is it not? It's probably overtaking it. I don't know. I feel like Uro would be slow in Legacy. But I thought it would be slow in Modern, too, so... So Sakashima. So... Island. Into Mind Stone. Tapping. Okay. They banned Oko instead. Yeah. They banned Oko. That needed to get banned. Oko, I feel like, is even powerful in Commander, which is saying something. A Planeswalker being, like, powerful in Commander shows that it was a mistake. It's very powerful. Yeah, because you can just Elka Black Lotus, right? I don't know if that's a common play, but you can probably even Black Lotus into an Oko and just control the board from there. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Moxes. You could just oak the Moxes, cutting your opponent off mana. Wow. Hmm. Uro, right? Are they... Where are they casting this? Did they escape? I don't think so. No, they didn't. I don't know. Someone who won a vintage event attacked with a 3/3 Black Lotus. Oko, his own Lotus. Aw, that's hilarious. Well, that was how the card was originally designed, or at least what they had in mind. Why are they... No, don't attack me. I'm not the threat. I've noticed that there seems to be a lot of aggression. Draw. Spout Sorter. Main. Into... What do we cast here? I think we cast... Do we cast our commander, though? We can't really do anything with it. But if we ramp, what can we do then, too? But if our commander gets destroyed, we're able to recast it, so... Makes sense to cast here. I'm a bit scared of the Scoot Swarm, though. Okay. So, what do we do from here? Okay, so the Ozolith, Incubation Druid into Tameo, Field Researcher. Cool, cool. What did they target? Cool. So upkeep. So we're now at the kids in the office. He doesn't have white mana. Oh, what do you guys think of the new Boros command, by the way? It gives Boros a way to finally draw some cards. Or even get ahead in card advantage. All you need to do is sacrifice 2 permanents and pay... How much mana? Was it 4 mana? 5 mana? Which for Boros, playing 4 mana, sacrificing 2 permanents for drawing 4 cards is amazing. Okay, so he just got rid of the Scoot Swarm, which is good. I'm glad that's out of the way. Let's see. I need to get a more comfortable chair. What do we do when we are against a hero? Huh. I'm actually surprised Westfield Abbey doesn't see more play. Yeah, that is true. Why doesn't it see more play? It's... Is it just too slow? I know it's seeing some play in Pioneer, if I remember correctly, as a win condition in a control deck, but that's about it. Or was I thinking of when it was in Standard? Either or. They're playing Hardo. Why did I owe my R there? That wasn't the right Haro. And rolling regrowth. So they're getting all the lands. And they have a Guy's Cradle. So you know what that means, boys. Attack the Uro. That should be a rule. If your deck has cards worth more than $1,000... Yeah. Hasn't Guy's Cradle also been increasing in price recently? Okay, so our turn, upkeep, draw, dive down, main. One, two, three, four, five. We'll cast Merfolk Sovereign. Begin combat. Attack Tiger. The whole reserve list has been increasing. Yeah. The reserve list is bad. And I get why they're not doing anything about it. But they can at least print a card that does the same thing for 1 more mana. I don't know, does that break the functional part of that thing? Just call it Mystery Masters and just do all the same cards. Legendary duels. See? That would make sense. Why actually haven't they done that? That's brilliant. So... Or fetchable fastlands. Yeah. It's broken. I feel like there's also just some fun cards that I want to play with that I can't afford because they're not worth the $50 that they are. They're not good, but they're just fun and janky and unique. And that's enough to cause them to be worth something just because they're on the reserve list. Are you kidding? I think there's like a vanilla creature on the reserve list that's like $20. I was thinking of a card that I was looking at like a year ago, so it's probably like 50, or it's probably a lot more than that. It was some 4-mana enchantment that gave something flash. Or was it flash, or did it stop stuff from being cast? It was some 4-mana enchantment. Yeah, they're either nothing or a lot. So our opponent casts a Soul Ring, and they finally have gotten 1 white mana, which is good. And our opponent also has cast Thrasios, which is not good. Whenever a commander you control attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Look at what Tabernacle is. I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't... Okay. So Soul Bond onto, I assume, Keyleth. So on TCG player. Tabernacle, what? Is that 6.5 grand? I can go to Japan for that kind of money. Whoa. People actually pay that for Magic? I don't know if I spent 6.5 grand on Magic in my life. Like, combined. And I have thousands of cards. One of these days, I should do a stream where I just show off my collection. That would be fun, wouldn't it? So, they cast a High Tide, causing the opponent to concede. So, I have, in paper, I have like 40 commander decks. To be fair, though, it's just, I've been playing for 7 years. And I build bad decks. They're not bad, but they're not the most optimized. So, I'll do that. That would be a fun stream, I think. I'll make that a sub goal. Once I hit affiliate, I will share. I'll do that. So, thank you, new person. If you're new here, consider giving a follow. We do EDH gameplay every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So, and just ask the chat. I think I'm a lot of fun. And I think that what's it called? My soda story. Ooh, no. Blue Sun is seeing this for 6. That's not good. That's not good, chat. We are not good, chat. Okay, so they're drawing a bunch of cards. So I think our goal right now is just to deal as much damage as we possibly can. They're going to get ahead here. They have 2 copies of Field of the Dead. That was a result of the high tide, yes. That's how they got all that mana. Always yield. Our opponent high tide into... They got 8 mana off that. Oh, they got more. Huh. So our opponent currently has access to 10, 12, 13, 14 mana. Let's see what they're saying in chat. They call me the Titan. That's hilarious. Next turn, we'll keep up Draining Walk. Okay, so Urban Evolution. Again, why are you conceding? Although, to be fair though, they do have access to a lot. How many turns does it take me to kill them? 4. How many turns does it take them to kill us? Less than 4. Yeah, I think we're losing this game, but that's fine. These ramp decks are just bonkers absurd. Maybe we can hope that they mill themselves out like last time? So they're getting 4 high tide triggers. Or Field of the Dead triggers, not high tide. Oh no! That would be mean though. What we could do is here. High tide affects us. What? Okay, so I don't know. This could single-handedly win us the game. What do we draw here? Okay, Captain, no. But we can dive down. And so we got our commander up to 6/6. So we kill him in 3 turns now. So we block here. Okay. By the way, I can play a game of Commander this time after this if you want. Sure. I'd love to do that. No cheating though, Mr. Tomo. That's not true. You wouldn't. You're a good dude. I'll get that same game set up. Rob, do you have MTGO? We could do a game. That'd be fun. Okay, so they're flickering the Uro. Oh, and you're working? Cool. Yeah, job is a pretty good reason not to play Magic, isn't it? Okay. I'll start a new game, Mr. Tomo, after this one. Let's see. Can we pull off the win here? I think maybe. What do we draw? So 7. So it's all about damage. They can deal 16. So what do we want to 3. If we cast that, we can get up to 9. Or do we keep up the... I think we keep up the counterspell. Oh, I forgot to... Okay, so we want a Merfolk Sovereign. So we're waiting on... So we're dealing 10 damage. So we get them down to 24. And we can counter whatever spell they play. That has the highest CMC. So they're at 24. And they can deal 16, 17 damage. Assuming they don't get something else. So, takes the 3, lose the flip. We can also, if we need to, Mage Guide. In case they do something. So, I'm fine with set Fire Medallion. That can resolve. The Orvar tokens are legendary. But if we have a card like Sakashima, the Thousand Eye or something, we can create multiple copies. Or, what do you mean? It depends on what we're copying. If the token we're copying, the thing we're copying is legendary, it stays legendary. But, what's here? Orvar, yeah. If we copy Orvar himself, then yes. Ooh, this is going to be... Okay. So he's playing something big. Yeah, so if we copy Orvar, it does become legendary. Which is sad. But I think that prevents it from being broken. What are they grabbing here? Urban Evolution. We just counter something that lets them win the game. This value stuff they're doing, I don't think will matter. I mean, but they're also getting mana. So if there's a point where we can stop them, that's really where we want. Just pump all your mana into a huge X spell. So... Okay. Come on. Something big that we can counter. This is nerve-wracking. Like, we're so close. And it's anyone's game at the current moment. Untap. Do we counter that? I think so. Let's see if they counter it, then that's okay. Yeah, I figured we'll counter it. Do we die because of that? I think so. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, that's a good game. See? But that was a good game. I'm happy about that. He can already kill us. What is he doing? Is he just gloating? I'll let him have his fun. Let's see. Vasuva. He can already kill us. We probably should just concede. Yeah. You can kill us. We're good. Honestly, I that deck was cool. I liked how he won. Mr. Tomo, I'm creating a new game. If you want to join. My username is Jace the Build. Jace the Deck Build. Oh, hey, there you are. Cool. I'm in. That's good. Good, good, good. Let's see who else joins the event. We got Lo Becca. That's cool. And last person. Who do we want to choose? Let's see. Oh no. No, 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 no. Mr. Tomo, if you're listening, attack Tiger. Attack Tiger. No one else matters. Is he playing the same deck? I refuse to lose to the same deck twice. It will be less cool. Attack Tiger. He's playing Uro again. Yeah. Oh, wrong one. There we go. And then I think this hand's a keep. Cool. There we go. So who's going first? Good game. Have luck. Good game. Good luck. Have fun. Is that correct one? So Lobecca is playing. Oh, Kezrolv. Cigar Pureblood. Huh. Whenever a creature an opponent controls is dealt damage, put a +1/+1 counter. Oh, that's cool. You could do a fun little ping deck with that, couldn't you? So Uro, cool. That's exactly what we wanted. Tomo, attack. Attack. Hello. Oops. So play land. Tap. Pass. If you're new here, consider giving a follow. I do EDH gameplay every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I'm hoping to get to affiliate. We're halfway there, so I'm really excited. So, thank you to all the people who have come and watched. So, overall, we have a Quine deck, a Pingers deck, and a Uro deck, which is the biggest threat right now. Mostly because I don't want to, see Sylvan Library. I'll keep Draw. Animal Sanctuary. Main. We should Arcane Signet. Tap. Okay. So now it's Mr. Tomo's turn. Quine, Irradiated Meliter. Okay, so we're going to get a bunch of card draw here, which will be good, although I'm scared about the Uro player getting more card draw too. Oh no. Orcish Artillery. Okay, 3 damage to you. Okay, that's fine. It's still on screen, right? Yeah, let's double check. Cool. I'm gonna do some testing after the stream to see if I can automate it, because I'll be honest, it's getting pretty... manually clicking it is causing me to forget every now and then. So Ancient Tomb. You know, because the Uro player can't be more scary. Into Cultivate. Cool, cool, cool. Ramp, ramp, ramp. I think that's why ramp decks are so good in Commander. Because ramp is something you want to do anyways, but when ramp's your main game plan, and with the lack of land destruction in Commander in particular, I feel like there's not much. Yeah. So here, let's cast our Commander. And then next turn we cast Greaves. I think so. There should be a bit more land destruction. Or I think like Confounding Conundrum should be a staple. If that makes sense. It feels bad, but it stops ramp decks. I really feel like Confounding Conundrum should have been a white. Where instead of land destruction, be careful of Uro. Yeah, okay. That's fair. People should not be salty about land destruction. I think there is some fairness to that, but I also understand because Commander's supposed to be fun. The problem is that ramp decks just do what they do too well. I mean, how easy is it to get to a bunch of lands? Two people didn't scoop because of me. Yeah, I can agree with that. No one scooped because of me. That was him. We're trying to politics through chat. It just makes the game too slow if someone mass land destruction doesn't do anything. If it can, what if it can lock the game within 2 turns? Yeah, I feel like if you can win within 2 turns after blowing up the lands, that's fine. But I don't, yeah. It also makes it anyone's game. I also feel like early wheeling of fortune, like Wheel of Fortune, like turn one, is is pretty bad too. So Narset Wheel, yeah, no one likes that. Cool, we got to land. I don't like how he now there's Hull Breacher Wheel. I'll be honest, I actually use that in one of my decks. I have a Cascade Sliver deck where it runs cards like Conspiracy and Arc. The one that all the cards that change creature types, a bunch of ways to tutor out that, and then turn all my creature types to slivers. Then I run both Hull Breacher and Smothering Tide in the deck, and the only 0 cost spell I have in there is Wheel of Fate. I gotta go. Have a good one. Yes. Thank you for coming. It means a lot. Vampire Tutor. So, I'm pretending to be salty a little here. I just don't want me to be the target because that's what he's trying to do here. So, Haro is on top. Get rid of get rid of the Modiah. Okay. overall, and if you're new here, consider giving a follow. I'm hoping to reach 50 pretty soon. We are 48% of the 48% of the way to our goal, which is amazing. Okay, upkeep, tiger, draw, Sylvan Library, always yield to Sylvan Library. Let's see. Hmm. If you tap a permanent for mana, it produces twice that much. You know, because as they were saying, I'm the scary player. I'm a little bit annoyed that they tried to turn that on me. So they're probably casting Mole Drifter, a vote. Hey, Murder Muffin, how's it going? That was a good stream you had yesterday opening Pokemon cards. It was a lot of fun. Man, I have 5 viewers. That's insane. How are they already down to 12? Tatiova? Are they really expecting that to stay on the battlefield? I'm big chillin'. How are you doing? Pretty good. This Euro player tried to turn people against us here. Little did they know that someone in our chat joined this game. So at least I have one ally. Although I'm much more scared of this Pinger deck. Interesting that my stuff gets countered now. What? Salty much? It's a Tatiova. Of course it got countered. It was a Tatiova. Of course it got countered. It's a mistake not to counter Tatiova if you have the chance. So they're regrowthing Tatiova, I assume. Nope. Are they... I missed that. You pulled a Charizard? Send me a photo on Discord. Shit, that's amazing. You have to send me a photo. I want to see. I want to see. Wow, you're gonna get it graded? That'll be cool. Wow. Does that... Yeah, you can send a clip. Dude, that's amazing. Does that pay for the box? Does that give you your money back? Okay. I can't really do anything. Well, you see...
Strength energy. Thwacky. Rusted shield. Rotom. Ooh.
That
nice.
Pokemon card... It can pay for everything I've spent in total on Pokemon cards? Shit. Whoa! You're... Whoa! Wow, dude. Whoa. Dang. Wow. I'm in shock. That's amazing. I think... Whoa. As soon as my turn's over, I'm going to pull that clip up so everyone can see. You don't mind that, right? If I share your clip? It was a fun turn without being countered. It would have been more fun. I don't mind. Okay, cool. I wanted to double check. I assume you wouldn't mind. It's free publicity, I mean. But, yeah. So we will... tap out. It's going to be fun for me. Fun... Come on. Or was that... That may not be salty. Thermal Flux. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. F6. I probably should still keep this on full string. Let me pull it up so I can play that on stream. Okay, so they just played an anger, but let's first watch this clip that Murder Muffin has.
Pecco. Cute looking Morpeko too. Cochnea. Horsey. Clobbopus Cochnea. I hate both of those. Q-Fant.
An energy.
Strength energy. Thwacky. Rusted shield.
Yeah.
Rotom. Ooh.
Okay, I'm like super excited. No, that looks so dope. Do you know where to get cards? Do you know the most? I know where you can get cards graded, Chris, or Murder Muffin. Sorry. There, it's a pretty. Whoa. That's cool. Hey, but it's more advertisement if I say murder muffin. Whoa. I'll have to send you the place where a lot of Magic players get their cards graded. No way. I won't. Yeah.
You guys want to see what the rare is?
It doesn't matter.
Another fucking dreadnought.
Man, that was hype. Dude. That was cool. Man. Are you going to continue the stream today? What happens if you pull two? If you pull two, you're getting me a booster box. You're not actually. It's just me teasing you. But I have somebody who's going to get it graded for me. Yeah, opening the rest today. So for those of you who want to see epicness, go watch Murder Muffin stream. It's true, he has a... Murder Muffin's just a good dude. Wow. Man. Oh. Oh. I would die. Oh. That's like opening a pack of unlimited, right? Oh, I'm getting like, oh. Man. Wow. I'm speechless. That's cool, dude. See, this is a proper way to play against a neuro player. Find something more interesting to do while they take their turn. uh, well, you gotta roast the Simic player. I mean, it's the worst. It's the best worst color combination in Magic. It's the best when you want to win, but these type of decks are a pain to play against. It's a bit different when it's your friends though, because when it's your friends, you can have like fun conversations while they're taking your turn. But I guess it's just I've just grown to dislike the long turn taking decks when I'm streaming because it's just harder to do commentary on. You're like, oh, cool, they get another Avenger of Zendikar token. And what else can you do? You want to know the worst part right now? I just want to open more cards. The addiction is real. I get that. I feel the same way. I for my birthday, I bought myself a booster box, and I limited myself to opening 2 packs a day, so it would last for the rest of the year. That was the hardest thing I've ever done. Yo, dude. Uh, how many cards? Well, I also got some of my friends also sent me some of my friends also bought me some packs. One of my Magic Friends, so it lasted a bit longer. How many cards are in a booster box again? Uh, 36 is in... Wait, that's not Magic. I still think that's right for Magic, but... Yeah, 36 booster packs. So that lasted 13 days. And then with the other cards... Well, it's just that, Mr. Tomo... Aw. I'm sorry. That wasn't a fun game. I do apologize about that, Mr. Tom. Oh. Next turn... Next time we'll get more players in, and we'll do a buddy game. I did say semi-casual. I did say that. But, you know, people don't listen. So let's get another person in. Oh no. Oh no. When are you gonna start deleting noobs? What do you mean? I won't delete noobs. Noobs are welcome here. All noobs may come so they may learn the ways of magic. Casting spells and such. So... Oh, wrecking there. Depends on the game. I've already won a game in the beginning. Our opponent decked themselves and everyone else conceded. I almost won the game against Tiger, but the previous game, and then this game just Tiger went off. So it really depends. Rabbit, duck, and let's wait for one more person. Come on. Hopefully this game we start wrecking shit. Okay. Let's actually set it up properly this time. So this hand's a keep. Is this a keep? We can mold this, actually. Wait, no, we have a ramp. No, I am mulligan. See, yeah, I'm much happier with this hand. That mulliganing was a good decision. Keep. So hopefully this game, what are we playing against? Calcular. Miz Is It. Good game, everyone. We're up against a Miz Is It deck. They can probably win. Ooh, 2 Storm style decks. That's not going to be good for us. Good luck. Have fun. Probably should have grabbed food first. Okay. Mind Stone. Let's see. Oh, what was that? Draw. Remain. Oops. Thank you everyone who's coming by the way. So, what's our current game plan? I think our first game plan is to cast Thought Vessel. And then maybe we cast... We could cast Merfolk Regery. No, I think we cast our commander then. Sorry, my Dream Manager. Connect to chat, please. Okay, cool. Dreamstone Hedron. Are they a ramp deck? Oh, they are. Elish Norm's coming out. That kills all our stuff. Wait. We don't want an Elish Norm. Is that just GG with an Elish Norm on the battlefield? I think so. F6. Wow, a turn 3 Elish Norn. That's not cool. So they play land and impact tremors. So after this game, I will go and eat lunch. And then I'll come back and stream it more, I guess. Ooh, yay. Frost Titan. Something that's not as good when it's an Elish Norn on the battlefield. 1, 2, 3. Are we going to die to a mono deck, white deck? Yeah, we are. We can't win. If they get 2 Elish Norns out, that's GG for us. Draw, we drew a land. More Orvar. Survives 1. If we can get it down next turn, then we can keep frost tightening their stuff. Sleight of hand. Let's see. Miz isn't. I'm curious what this Miz's deck is now, considering they're running Teetering Peaks. It's not the traditional Storm, maybe. Maybe it's tokens? Hmm. Hellish Norm. One, two, three. Quick cost is 5. Okay. So they're... Oh no. Oh yay. How do we win? I don't think we can. Okay, so we take 4 here. Also, our Frost Titan would be able to trade with... This deck's good. Draw main. So this dies 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we just pass. But if we do, wow. Why do all our things have to be 2/2s? I think this Elish Norm player just has this game on lock. Wow. Impressive. I'm losing to a mono white deck. I say that like that's a bad thing. Elish Norm is a really powerful commander, and the person who built this deck built it obviously to have ramp and to get Elish Norn out, which I think is impressive. This build of Elish Norn looks pretty powerful. I wonder how consistent it is, though. That's my only thing that I wonder. You probably could run... You probably could make it pretty consistent, run a bunch of mana rocks, judging by their equipment thing. Maybe they have an artifact sub-theme, which would also explain why they're maybe with equipment sub-theme to it. Would make sense. F6. Let's see, let's see. F6. F6. Oh. Am I getting an echo? Am I getting an echo? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go. Sorry about that. I don't know what exactly happened there. Let's see if they do the thing. Yep. Yep. Good game. GG. Yeah, we can't win with that. That's still a good game for us. I'm not going to quit, but... 2-2 Frost Titan. Man. This is a cool deck, though. This Elish Norn deck. It's pretty powerful. But for a mono white deck, like, it's going off quickly. I wonder how much time they spent working on this deck. Hmm. Evacuate. Nice. That feels good. That feels good. So, do we run out our commander, or do we just Frost Titan first? I think we Frost Titan first. We Frost Titan and start denying them. Never mind. Yes, we do Frost Titan them, denying them a Dream Hedron. Because their commander costs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Cool. So main phase, we will Frost Titan. Make it so that Dream Hedron stays tapped. So we're gonna have to deny the mana. It's about all we can do. So we'll pass. Oh, he's insulty. That makes me happy. Your deck is really cool as well. Moist Vaughn. And then Problem is I'm also scared of the Miz Izzet player. I feel like I should be more scared of the Kethnek player, but I'm not currently. I feel like they win. I don't know what their game plan is. I feel like if they're Storm, they would have already won, though. Locust God. Huh. So maybe they are Storm. Either way, we also need to be scared of them. So we will cast Orvar next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can't energy tap, as cool as that would be, but we can leave up mana. So no. Okay. So they have the Elish Norn back. How do we do this? I don't know how we stop them. We attack for sure. Main. Well. See, we're going to lose our commander here. But I think that's worth the cost. Especially since we can just energy tap it next turn. To pay for most of our commander attacks. And then we'll F6 through this turn. And then we can't really attack. Or we should have attacked. We should have attacked Campus. And then tapped down their Dream Hall. So that was a minor misplay. I don't like that. Not at all. Okay. And then, yeah, we just F6 now. We can't really do anything. See, if I would have attacked, we would have for sure gotten... We would have denied them 3 mana. And there's an argument there that I could have done that there too, but I didn't feel like that was a good play. Especially since how expensive our commander is now. We've cast it 2 times, so 4, 7, 8. Yeah, our commander's 8 mana. Let's see. Let's see. They must cost... It must cost a bajillion mana, though, to recast. Are they able to still? They only have 2 cards in hand, so that's something to keep in mind. They can. Just barely. And they can equip. Dante. Okay, how are they able to cast that? Oh, they still had their Mind Stone untapped. That makes sense. Okay, so my turn, draw. No! No! Why now? That would have been so good. Man, that sucks. We don't have a land to Royal Elemental, but that does give us a way to handle Elish Norn. See, we can't really play anything. Our commander is 8, we only have 7 mana. See, we actually can't even play out Royal Elemental. What to do here? Ooh, hello everyone who has come in. If you're new here, consider giving a follow. I do EDH gameplay every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. We're halfway to affiliate, so we're almost there. So consider giving that follow if you're new. You know, gotta plug. Okay, so they cast their commander. And Tremors Impact. Deals 1 damage. To what? Oh, to each opponent, yeah. And most Von Whitwig is at 53 mana. Or 53 life, not mana. It's at 53 mana. Ooh. Detention Sphere. That's good. So we'll always yield. We won't yield to stuff like that, though. So they're detention sphering. It's not like we can actually do anything. Okay, so we'll have 6 through this too. Let's see. No. We're going to die. We're all going to die. The sky is falling. The storm is coming near. Our opponent just played a 1,000-year storm. I have a whole deck built around that card. If you see that card, you need to destroy it on the spot. I shouldn't say that. Actually, don't destroy it when I'm playing. You want to keep it there. It's a nice friendly storm when it's on my side of the battlefield. But if it's on anyone else's side, it's a destroy on sight kind of thing. So they are able to cast Elish Norn again because they're insane. Wow. And then Helm of the Host. It's nothing, it's not equipped, but if Elish Norn stays around for even a turn, none of us can get creatures to stay on the battlefield. So okay. So we may need to do some teamwork. I can give flying if you can deal lethal. Aqueducts will. See, we're at 8 cards. So what to do here? Draw main. I don't have a merfolk. So we'll cast Twisted Image on K1. So we're just switching power and toughness, so it does nothing. And Early Frost. That was a good draw. So we can tap 3 of their lands, get rid of one of their card draw sources. And so overall, looks like everyone's going to have to team up together to go against the Elvish Norn deck, which I guess is pretty normal. Oh, I gave it Hexproof. Now I won't be able to target them to draw cards. And Glorious Anthem. Cool, so now we have a 2-2. So, only doing powerful stuff here. So they're also at 56. So we can early frost on their upkeep. Or untap. Or upkeep, yeah. Skull Clamp. Oh, and all their tokens are dying too. To Elesh Norn. So if anything, do we want to keep Elesh Norn alive? But it stops us. If we got rid of that Realm Helm of Host, I would be fine with keeping them alive. Maybe I wouldn't actually. Because if they die, we can Royal Elemental. So we don't want to F6 because I promise that I can give him flying. Please don't cast your commander, dude. Just gonna die. Polymorph. Okay. So he's polymorphing. And they got to a stone-hued giant, which was a pretty good hit. How do we pull off this win, though? Okay, I've already looked. Planar Bridge, Luminarch's Ascension, the normal mono white stuff. Ooh, Colossal Hammer. That's cool. So they are equipment deck. I was right. That's cool. Now that we have... Sorry about that. Now that we have... Okay. Still scared. It's fine until they decide that we're the threat. I was hoping that worked for everyone. That'd be broken if Thousand Year Storm. No, but it would make counterspells stronger, but that's fine. Mana Vault. Because our opponent needs all the mana. So I don't think we early frost anymore. So how can we tell how many times they've cast their commander? Oh, here. 4. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And combat, I'm F6ing. Okay. Draw step, main. Can they recast Elishnorn? I don't think so. Don't. Okay, so they're just going with the equipment strategy, which is a lot less scary when you only have 3 cards. And considering those other few cards are pretty well known. So Stone, Hue, Burn Giant. Okay. True. True. That's good because we've all outpaced our deck's ability to destroy Elish. So Solemn. So Sad Robot. Okay. That was an ugly sound. What to do here? Yeah, we can't even recast our commander 6/7. Yeah. I do not like where we're at. If we are able, we should, if we draw a land, then we should Royal Elemental Stealing. I guess. Oh, Sphinx. I'm fine with that. Go Sphinx. Go Sphinx. Live, 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 live. No! You lie! That was like my one way to get out of this. To have a chance at winning this game. My one way, chat. My one way. Sadness enters the stack and it resolves. Sad face. Ether Flux. I do not like the look of that. That is scary. So we can deny him 3 mana. Next turn. Oh, Glorious Anthem and Skull Clamp are Nombo. They don't work well together. You can get rid of... This is a weird thing about Elesh Norn. It's that you want it and you don't. It's that Helm that's actually making it so I don't want Elesh Norn. Elesh Norn. Because I don't want to get locked out. See, I think Rabid Duck can maybe win here. If not, then I'm curious about his brew, because this much mana, you should always be able to win. Yeah, that's not true. You should at least be able to cast like 5 spells. So we're not doing anything currently. Okay. So what do we do here? Energy trap. Upkeep draw. F6. Who am I most scared of? We have 2 storms on the decks. We have 2 storm decks on the table. And the biggest thing, if we could just steal Thousand Year Storm. It's only creature, never mind. Okay. Come on, come on. Either kill us or just take your turn. No. I thought we're still on Rabid Duck. Nah, he just has answers. That's fair. Yeah. Corpius is definitely the scarier player. Just take it all. See if we cast Merfolk Reachery. It's 3 mana. Then we can leave up 2 mana up. Unless we draw a land here. But he still has counter magic up. Ooh, oh! Did he not block? Did he not block one of the creatures? Oh no! He can get a hammer. Yes! That's a lot of damage. Man, that was a god tier play. Can I protect that spell if something happens? And I can give it flying. What's he targeting? What? Why though? Why are you doing that? Why? Huh. I don't know why he's doing that. It's if white doesn't really have that's not true. White actually has several ways to deal with ether flux reservoir. Ether flux reservoir? That should speak for itself. You can't handle that's fair. It's not Storm, it's just a filler card. I call bull. I call bull. Ether Flux Reservoir is not a filler card. There's no way that's true. Okay. Let's go to main. So we can cancel. Let's call cast Merfolk. So Merfolk Marrow Reachery into yes. So now we have 6 power on the battlefield. I feel a bit better about our placement. And next turn, I'm hoping we get a land. Or Soul Ring. No, Soul Ring wouldn't actually be good here, surprisingly. See, this is why that attack should have gone through. Whatever. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield. I don't know why Rapid Duck did that. That was such a weird play. Colored me perplexed. But that's the fun thing about Commander, though, is you do get those weird moments like that. Okay, so... Go Clamp. It's just not equipped. Reality Shift. Okay. Yeah, he wants to prevent that from happening again. All his things get +1. Okay, so he's skull clamping. It won't do much except pump and maybe make blockers bad. We also have unblockable 6 unblockable damage. If we need... Wait, does he have a sack outlet? Oh, he does! His commander's a sack outlet. Wow, he can just draw all the cards then. Okay. Well, that's fair. See, this is why you should have saved that cryptic. Okay. So he can't really deal that much damage this turn. Although, I don't know. It's not true. If he can keep drawing cards like this, he could just win the game. Skull Clamp, Clamp. He's tapped out, though. So he needs, like, Pyretic Ritual. So Pyretic Ritual into... I don't know. I don't know where you'd go from there, but... Yeah, that was the worst crypt deck. So we really can't do anything. None of our things actually disrupts. Oh. Oh no, Mind's Desire. Not Storm, he says. Sure, that wasn't the best Mind Desire, but he did just say he didn't have Storm. Oh, wait, that was... Yeah. What's this? Beginning of each player's upkeep. That player's... Ooh, that could be interesting. We have some pretty bad cards we can hit. Is it we have to? Otherwise the player casts it without paying its mana cost. We have really only one thing we want to hit. Two things we wouldn't mind hitting. Everything else would feel bad. No. No, why am I Merfolk Regery? The sadness is here. So good. Let's see. So he has no cards in his hand. That's the curse of a mono white jack. Wait, he's drawing a card. Elish Norn does nothing. See, now we don't have any good hits. Yeah, this wild invocation is bad for us because our opponents get free stuff. Well, we pretty much do not. We probably could put Commander Tower. Not Commander Tower. Command Beacon. That'd be a good card in this deck. Yeah, that should be in here. Let's see, let's see. Moist Von Lib Pig is attacking. Good, all out. He's hoping to get a token off of, or he's drawing some cards off of Skull Clamp, which is good. You can't equip that Quimp at instant speed though, so. So we tap down lands. Scholar of the Ages. Main. And we bring back Twisted Image and Early Frost. And then we... pass turn. So they played a land. This is an interesting game. I don't know who has it. I think the Elish Norn player is going to pull it off. I'm kind of rooting for them, if I'm being honest. Because I feel like Mono White deserves a win. Although, for all those people who keep telling me that Mono White's actually good, that may be a win for them, so... Although I keep hearing less and less of that. Okay, so what to do, what to do. Skull Clamp? Let's see. So they're playing a Goblin and Electromancer. Which somehow... oh yeah, because it's a 2-2. Hmm. So we'll just F6 through this turn. We can't really stop anything. And what to do from here? Winds of Abandon. Good card, good card. So from here, can we even pull off a win? I don't know, honestly. gate. If someone could deal with that Swiftfoot boots and we can get a land. I probably should have waited. So, and that's it. So we did draw an island, which means that we can 7, 8. We can play land and still have access to. Ooh, I hope that we draw another land and hit land off of Wild Invocation. That would be great. Not going to happen, but it would be great. Oh no, they're helming. Ah, we can't beat that. That's too good. I think we're just out of this game. Yeah, that's it for me at this point. Yeah, because I can't deal with. We have a Cyclonic Rift, which we can cast. That would be it. Good. Yeah. Man, this has been such a good game, though. It's a little long, though. But he can deal lethal, right? Can he just kill everyone? Maybe. One, two. So he's attacking with 5. Yeah. If he wants to live, he's going to have to block everything. He didn't attack with the original Elish Norn. Was he worried about double blocks? Probably. But even then, he'd still. Mono White probably has this game. Ooh, Lightning Bolt. What's that targeting? What's that hitting? Oh, just face. You got to deal something on the way out. Oh, it's also gaining life, so it's probably a way for him to stay alive as well. Okay. Land. Flashback. Target creature remains flying. I think they're down to 2. No. Because I'm hoping on their way out, because they died to a stiff breeze at this point, they will... Okay, so there's bolting. I don't know why. So from here, where do we go? I guess we just cast our commander. Hey. Hey, funny. So that resolves. And draw. Let's see what we draw. Ooh, Archaeomancer. So currently we want to try and deal 40 damage. Can we? So he's salty about losing, but I also agree with him. Okay. We're closing chat. Six. Let's see. So yeah, we'll F6. We will then next turn Psychic Puppetry. Psychic Puppetry into to tap down Dantha Capucin Paragon, which will save us 16 damage. Should we still die? 6. Yeah, I think. 6, 12. Yeah, 24. Maybe they all have an answer. So he's out of cards. Ah, this was such a good game. We're so close for a few times. Okay. So Wild Invocation. Always yield. And so this is moist. But yeah. Deny him a card draw. I hope this will be enough. Okay. At least we forced him to use more mana. And then that's our master play. Let's see if we die. I think we do. And that's good. Why didn't he get his card? So from here, come of the host. Good game. GG. Block. Okay. Man, I didn't think that Elish Norn would pull it off in the end, but I guess it did. That was a fun game. Cool. I think that's it for me today. Thank you everyone who showed up for the stream. Oh, no, no, no. And have a good day. I'm Jace the Deck Builder, and see you next Tuesday for, I'm not sure, what deck am I playing? Oh yeah, I'm playing Elves. For Elves Tuesday, I guess. Bye!